Okay, and then the third thing that's important with parallelograms is the diagonals bisect each other. So with a parallelogram, you have diagonals, and you can see that they aren't equal. Like this one's definitely longer than this one, but they bisect each other. They hit at each other's midpoint. So this is equal to this, and then this is equal to here. Diagonals bisect each other. Elizabeth, don't eat, please. Okay. Then, okay, so those are the ideas we're going to use in all the problems. So with these, I saw that a lot of you answered them already, which is cool. So it says LM is congruent to what? So LM right here would be congruent to the opposite side, ON. Why, did you already answer it? Nope. Oh, I didn't do number 6. Yeah. Okay, number 2, it says MN. What is MN congruent to? Well, this side over here would be congruent to this over here, so it would be LO. Or OL, doesn't matter which way you put those letters in that case. Then number 3, OLM, so connect the dots. OLM is this whole angle right here. That would be equal to this angle over here. And when you name these points MNO, you could have also said ONM, but when you're naming an angle, the vertex has to be the middle letter. And then for number 4, MP, so let me use a different color. MP right here, no, it's not equal to LP. MP would be equal to P, yeah, OP or PO, however you want to say it. OP or PO, however you want to write it. Then number 5 is going to have some solving. Find the measure of each interior angle. Often with these solving questions, you can put the opposite angles equal. However, you can't in this case because they're the same, which is kind of weird. But what we're going to do to figure this out is we know that with a parallelogram, so parallelogram, parallel lines, you have a transversal here, and then these two angles are actually supplementary. So we're going to actually use that to figure out what y is. So this plus this equals 180, and we'll use that to figure out what y is. So over here off to the side, 4y plus 5 plus 8y minus 5 equals 180. And then to solve combined like terms, we get 12y, 5 minus 5 be 0, then equals 180. Divide by 12, and y equals 15. But it doesn't, the question doesn't ask what y is, it asks for what the angle measures are. So once you get that, then you have to plug it into these expressions. So 4 times 15 plus 5, that would be 60 plus 5, which is 65 degrees. So we got 65 degrees right here. And then this one, we could plug it in again, or you could do 180 minus 65 to get this, whatever works. 8 times 15 is 120, plus 5 would be 125. And then opposite angles are equal, so this is also 125, and then this would be 65 degrees. Okay, number 6, which of the statements about an isosceles trapezoid is false? Okay, so reviewing some things about isosceles trapezoid. So here's a trapezoid. If a trapezoid is isosceles, that means that this side is the same measure as this side, and those are the same length. In an isosceles trapezoid, the base angles are also the same, so this angle is the same measure as this one. These are base angles, and then this angle is the same as this one. These are another set of base angles. Then the other thing is in an isosceles trapezoid, the diagonals are congruent. So diagonals are congruent. Never. Okay, so we're looking for which statement is false. Well, diagonals are congruent. That is true. So nope, that one. Two sides are both congruent and parallel. Two sides are congruent and parallel, so this, in a trapezoid, this is parallel to this, but they aren't congruent, so I believe this is the false one, but I'm going to check the other ones as well. Two pairs of base angles are congruent. Yeah, you have a pair here that's congruent, a pair here. That is true. And then D, one pair of sides are congruent. That is true. It says which one's false, so this is the false one, B. And that's just all. So make sure your name's on it, turn it in, and then use the class period